Hey everybody, happy Global CE Day. We got our friend George Boadu from Ghana with us. George, how you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you.
George, tell us about your clinical engineering role there in Ghana.
Yeah, currently I work with the National Radiotherapy Center in Kolebu Teaching Hospital as a clinical engineer. And then I also serve as the General Secretary for the Ghana Society of Biomedical Engineers. The role of clinical engineering in Kolebu Teaching Hospital, especially where I work at the Radiotherapy Center, that's the oncology department. Basically, we take care of the medical equipment at the facility. We have two therapy equipment, that is cobalt 60 and linear accelerator. And then we also have the simulator, which we use for imaging, for diagnosing of the cancer, and then also to locate the exact place where the tumor is. And then we also have a C-arm, and then we have brachytherapy equipment as well. So my role as a clinical engineer is to make sure that this equipment are readily available at any time for patient care. And then not only readily available, but we also take care of the safety aspect of the equipment. So we work hand in hand with medical physicists to calibrate the equipment, as well as performing quality assurance on the equipment. So basically, that's what I do as a clinical engineer in the facility.
George, thank you for that very strategic and significant role in cancer therapy in your country. I know it brings you a lot of job satisfaction to be involved in taking care of folks with that challenge. George, tell us about the Ghana Clinical Engineering, Biomedical Engineering Society. I know, like you said, you're a key part of that.
Yeah, thank you very much. The Biomedical Engineering Society in Ghana was established in 2011. And so hopefully next year we're going to hit 10 years. And the society has been vibrant. We have regional branches in 9 regions. Currently we have 16 regions, but before then we had 10 regions. So out of the previous 10 regions, we are visible in 9 regions. And then we have regional representatives who report to the national executives. And then we play very instrumental role when it comes to clinical engineering, because our members are found in almost the regional hospitals and then the teaching hospitals in Ghana. And most of them play critical role in managing the hospital facilities, especially with regards to medical equipment. And then with the society, we had our conference last week. Sorry, we had our conference last February. That is February 2020. We had our last conference, and the conference we had very good attendance. About 200. We had about 500 participants, and then also about 400 students also attending the conference.
That's great.
So
Wow.
it was very good conference. And
I'm
then
glad you were able to have that in February.
come again?
I'm glad you were able to have that in February because in March
Yeah,
we all
yeah,
started working on
we
something else. Tell us about how COVID has hit clinical engineering in Ghana.
all right, thank you. When COVID we started recording COVID cases in Ghana, what we decided to do as a society was to call for volunteers to work on certain projects, because there were especially shortage of PPEs in the country. So we decided to set up a team and then work on PPE projects. So we designed face shield. We also had a team who worked on nose masks. We another team who worked on N95 nose masks as well. And then we also, there was also another team that worked on ventilator, but for the ventilator team, they were not able to complete or come out with the full project because the COVID situation was coming down. And then we also noticed that in Ghana, unlike other countries, the number of patients who needed ventilators were very few. Because from maximum, we recorded about 6 patients who needed ventilator countrywide. So we saw that the problem wasn't getting ventilators, but then the PPEs. So more concentration was on the PPEs. And then there was a private sector group who came up to build a facility for COVID cases. That is an infectious disease center, a 100-bed facility to support government in the fight against COVID-19. So when the private sector project, when they started the project, the consultant called on Biomedical Engineering Association, that is the Ghana Society of Biomedical Engineers, to help in the development of the project, especially at the development phase. We looked at the design, the design itself, the facility design itself, and then we put in our recommendation as to what should go into the design. And then we also helped in developing the equipment needs. We did the needs assessment. We were able to select equipment that will be needed for the facility. And also, we also did the specification. After we selected the needed equipment, then we also gave them specification. So we worked hand in hand with the project team, which comprises engineers from the built environment to actually carry out the project. And the project was successfully completed and commissioned for use.
That's a great story, George. In closing, you have this local role that you described to us, you have this national role with the society, and you actually have one across the whole African continent as you stand alongside Ashnafi Hussein and the Working Group on Africa Activities, where I know you assist him greatly. So what's your vision for the future of clinical engineering in Ghana?
For my vision, we are looking at getting more facilities, more people working at facilities, because clinical engineers cannot be found at every hospital in Ghana because of financial constraints. And so we need to push hard, especially when it comes to policy, give some policy initiative that will ensure that more clinical engineers are employed. And then at every facility, we could get a clinical engineer to support patient care. So that is our major vision, because in Ghana, we have universities producing biomedical engineers who come out to work in the clinical engineering space, because currently that is the only space that's employing biomedical engineers. And so they complete school and then most of them don't have any place to go. So we're looking forward to get some kind of legislature to back the need. And then we are also working with the Engineering Council of Ghana to have affiliation with them as a licensing body, because currently our field is not regulated, and it is the only field in the health care industry, or in the healthcare industry, in the health sector. That is the only field that is not being regulated. All the other fields, the allied health professionals, nurses, doctors, they are all being regulated except clinical engineering. So we are working with the Engineering Council to give us recognition as a licensing body, so that we can, with the help of IFMB and the CED, we can also regulate our members. So that is our future ambitions.
A great vision, George. And as you said, hopefully CED can help you get there. So thank you for your time today, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
All
Thanks for
right.
having me.
Bye
Bye-bye.
for now.
All right. Thank you.